gain some life. We are unkillable. We are unstoppable, guys. Let's bounce this idiot to his end. Ooh. That. Alright, I think it's time for our big boy Hippo here. Because that Hippo will draw us 4 cards, and that's GG. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Lenny and you're watching Lenny TV. Today I have built something quite interesting. I've not play tested it yet, but I want to take a look at the deck together with you guys and then play test it and see how the deck does. Before we get into the deck though, I want to say please smash that subscribe button and the like button. It would really help me out a lot. And I want to reach my goal, which you can see up there. We are so close. Do you see this? So close. Almost there. And yeah, help me smash my goal. And without further ado, we are going to get right into the deck explanation as always. And we're going to take a look at what kind of stupid monstrosity I've built today. Alright everyone, we're in the deck builder. And as you can see, this looks like a pretty interesting deck list, to say the least. We have only 3 drops and higher. That's why we run Karuga as our companion here. As you can see, he or she is a really beautiful hippo, and I love the look of her, or him, I don't know. But it's a beautiful hippo. That's all I can say here. And when Karuga enters the battlefield, it checks for permanence with CMC 3 or greater, and we are playing somewhat of a Super Friends theme with this deck, so we have a lot of permanents that want to stick on the field, such as Narset, the Fairy, Narset, Nicol Bolas, the Dragon God, Sarkhan, Elspeth Conquers Death, and of course the Sharknado. So all of these stick, and we can draw a lot of cards off of a Karuga entering the battlefield. So obviously this is a Fires deck, and we want to abuse Fires as much as possible, and we want to abuse Narset of the Ancient Way with Fires. Now, I don't know if this actually works, but the clever thing about this deck is supposed to be Fires on turn 4, drop Narset, -2 her, discarding Nicol Bolas, because we are really struggling to splash the free black here. You know, that's really hard. So we discard Bolas, deal 5 damage to something. To either a creature or a planeswalker, which is really good if you think about it. That sounds good. And then we drop an Elspeth Conquers Death and reanimate our Nicol Bolas from the graveyard. So that's supposed to be the smart thing about this deck. Everything else is just a Fires list. Of course, we run Narset and the Fairy. Both of these cards are insane. We run Shadow the Sky as our board wipe. And yeah, I explained the clever thing about Fires, Narset, and Elspeth and Nicol Bolas. So that's the thing I tried to build around here. And then, of course, we have Sarkhan to turn every planeswalker we have into basically game-ending stuff. 4 dragons are no joke. And we have Sharknado 4 times in here. Because first, we can discard it with Narset to deal 6 damage. And second, we can cycle it with our unused mana, I think. Because that's not casting it, actually. And then we get some sharks as well into the mix. That's at least the theory I have right now. I don't know if that's true, but I think unused mana because of Fires can be cycled with Sharknado. So yeah, that's basically the deck. Mana wise, we have 16 white sources, so that should be enough to cast Shadow the Sky on curve reliably. We have 18 blue sources of mana to reliably cast even Narset on turn 3. And we have, I think, 12 red sources, so that should be enough to cast Fires of Invention on turn 4. Also, we can add red with Narset. Don't forget that. I have never played it, but yeah, just to keep that in mind. And we have 8 9 sources of black actually in the mana. So we can maybe hardcast Nicol Bolas in some really spicy situations. But the idea here is that you want to Fires of Invention Nicol Bolas out. And if you cannot Fires of Invention Nicol Bolas out, you can discard him and reanimate him with Elspeth Conqueror's Death. So yeah, that's basically the deck I've built today, and we're going to take a look at how this deck performs. I'm guessing it's way too slow, it's way too greedy, we don't have anything to interact and counter because we run fires, and we don't have any early board wipes and interaction to kill off stuff that wants to kill us fast. So I'm guessing aggressive decks will dominate this deck really hard. But if we run against a slower list, this could work. This could work. So let's jump into some games and see how this list is going to perform. Alright. Our first opponent is Calvin and Hobus, playing with Fibblefib. We are, of course, Nicol Bolas, the drive. We have everything we want. So let's keep this hand. Oh man, if this is going to work out, I'm gonna flip it the hell out. So yeah. Oh, that's colors that wants to kill us fast. So we better hurry up. So we have Karugo as our pet. She looks quite awesome. Or he! I don't know. But I love the Hippo Man. And we are already off to some aggression here from our opponent. Predator Butcher already up to 2. Alright. Interplanar Beacon for the life gain. Yeah, so he will also get a counter on it when he attacks Narset here. The question is, do we minus her or not? I don't really think we need to minus her here, so we are not going to. We have everything we need in hand. And this way, yeah, that's even better for us. I mean, this can make red, right? So we can drop the Interplanar Beacon, drop the Fires of Invention, and firstly we will wipe the board. Yeah, we will wipe the board. I think he can deal 4 damage here. He will deal that to our face, so that's 5. 6 damage? Yeah, that was quite a lot of damage. Now we can activate Narset here, because I don't see him killing it. And let's get Elspeth Conqueror's Death. Our next turn will be nuts! We can Sarken, we can Narset, we can do so much. Another Butcher. Alright, that's really bad, because we cannot really deal with with the low-life Butcher. I mean, Karuga draws 2 here. Sarken should be really strong though. Narset can gain us life. Alright, what do we do here? I think we drop Narset for 0 here. Gain some life. And then we drop Sarken as well. Who cares? We gain some life off of the Interplanar Beacons anyway. Then we will make a dragon. Do we remove the Butcher or not? I don't think we need to actually. Let's just gain some life with Narset here. And let's just leave it at that. I think that's good enough. Good enough turn. I don't want to activate Narset because I don't want her to live. Maybe that's a misplay, but who cares? I'm having fun here. This deck is performing because we got lucky against this opponent. This opponent had a really slow start for this aggressive list. Alright, Bedevil on the dragon. And now he will kill off Sarkhan, of course. Alright. So now we activate Narset here. See what we get. Teferi. That's really good. So let's play Teferi for 0. Gain some life. We are unkillable. We are unstoppable, guys. Let's bounce this idiot to his hand. Ooh. Elspeth conquers death. Alright, I think it's time for our big boy Hippo here. Because that Hippo will draw us 4 cards and that's GG. Oh yes! This deck is insane. I might have built something really strong. We don't know yet. It was only the first play, but man, it's certainly a lot of fun to play. Awesome. Alright, our next opponent is Lightning Halo, playing as Jace. And yeah. Let's see here. We have fires. Maybe we can make this hand work as well. I mean, Blood Crypt is a little bit off, but we can get all 3 of the colors we need. So maybe it's not too bad. Let's keep the sand. I mean, yeah. It is a little... Oh, against an aggressive deck again. That is not good for us, for our health. Alright, we are down to 19 already, but nothing else. That's really good. Alrighty then. We drop the Halo Fountain and do nothing. Is there something at instant speed? No! Alright, good, good, good. I like it. That means we might have a chance. Nothing again. Alright, I think my opponent got mana screwed. Which is really good for us. Not good for the opponent though. Alright, I mean, yeah. That's pretty much our turn. We drop a land and do nothing. But against this opponent it really won't matter at all. Because next turn, or this turn I should say, we drop fires and we shatter the sky. And that should be game right there. I mean, I don't see us losing from this point on. No way in the we're losing this. Sorry guys, I feel really good today. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. I mean, yeah, we are going to search. We are going to get... What are we going to get here? I mean, this makes the game at least interesting. Let's get an island, I guess. And... Oh, we can cycle this, that's why it's... Alright. We are going to crack the Fabled Passage. Get a mountain, I guess. And play Shark Typhoon. Hardcast Shark Typhoon here. Let's see. This will be fun. This will be real fun. Yeah, I think we are in a really strong position right now. Even though we lost fires. Sorry, I bumped into the mic. We don't even need it. Who needs fires? When you can just drop Narset. Get a 4/4 flying shark. Oh man. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Now we will add some mana here. Doesn't really matter. Let's get some blue mana because that's overpowered. And let's drop the fairy as well. Get a free shark. I think that's GG. That is the game is over. Game is so over. And let's just uptick the fairy here. Yeah. GG. Game 1. So we're 2-0 with this deck so far. It performed pretty good. Alright, our next opponent is Steez. He's playing with Nickel Bolas as well. Let's see here. I mean, this is a workable hand, I think. With our deck, considering everything. Now we will see if the deck can perform without fires. We have a pretty slow start on the first 2 land drops, but that's really not important at all. We are first, that's really good. Alright, mono green is really scary, because that deck is probably insane. Alright, Paradise Druid coming down from my opponent, which is really good for him. That means ramp, ramp, ramp. And Teferi cannot bounce that Paradise Druid. What do we do here? I think dropping Teferi is probably the strongest play here. We won't draw the card here. We will just keep him on the battlefield. Because even if he lives on 1, because Questing Beast is attacking us, we can instant speed board wipe because he will live with 1 health. And that is good enough, I think, for Teferi. Drawing the card is not too good. Alright, he attacks, so he loses 1. He's down to 3 mana. And the Barkite Troll comes down. Alright, I think it's Shatter the Sky time. So we are going to shock this in. Activate Teferi. And we will pass the turn. Now, we will see if he plays into it. He should attack first. Oh no. Nissa. That's bad news. I mean, we can deal with this, right? We will just wipe the board now. Bye! That won't help you. Yeah, he will die anyway, because Hexproof does only protect from targeting stuff. So yeah, pretty good turn for us. On this turn we Elspeth conquers death here. Exiling the Nissa. And that's GG! Another win! What the hell is this deck? What? What is happening? It's pretty good, let me tell you. Alright, our next opponent is Epic Euros. Epic Euros. Playing with... What is his name again? Luca? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think my opponent is still loading in, so we have some time to talk here. I love Ikoria so far. I don't know how you feel about it, but Ikoria Man has brought a lot of really awesome cards to build around, play with, to just kind of have. I'm really looking forward to building some historic decks too. A lot of dinosaurs, so Dinosaur Tribal is something I want to build. Alright, so my opponent loaded in, and this is the first hand I don't really like. We have too much Conquer Staff here. And this is a totally keepable hand. Yeah, what do we toss away here? I think Narset has to go here. I mean, sadly, because I love Narset. Narset is one of my favorite planeswalkers to ever exist. Alright, failed passage from my opponent. He's going first. If it's something aggressive, we might have a chance here because we can wipe the board on turn 4 reliably. If it's something... oh, this is something aggressive for sure. Alright, the sacrifice deck. We might struggle against that actually. Because we cannot really remove... the creatures before he can sack them. So he can always instant speed sacrifice his stuff. And I think that will be really hard to deal with for us. And I don't know what we can do against that, to be honest. I mean, with this hand, I don't really see us winning here, but let's see, let's see. Got a bounce, alright. So, my opponent is building his board. Alright, Sarkhan. Sarkhan might be enough for us to win the game. Let's drop the Fabled Passage and get something here. Maybe an island. Island would be good. We don't need the second red because we have the beacon here. Next turn we will do this anyway. We have a backup of this, and then next turn we can do that, and that's pretty good. My opponent is stuck on 2. Sorry. Oh, now he found a land. It's not looking too bad, to be honest. We will take some damage here, but we will stem the bleeding next turn. The cat will be here always. We cannot really deal with the cat. He will draw some cards as well. But after that, we should be good to go. So let's drop fires into Shadow the Sky. And then next turn we have some really strong plays. Of course, Caddy will not die. Or will die a lot, but she will always come back. We wipe the board. He will draw some cards though off the Midnight Reaper trigger. I mean, but at least we have bought us a lot of time. We are actually in dire need of getting a land. Luckily we have 2 chances because we can draw an extra card with Narset. Oh no, this card has to go. This card has to go. Oh, that's really good for us. I don't know why he activated that immediately. Would have been way better for him to wait to do that instant speed, because he has an extra damage. Oh, he wants a second cat. Alright, I mean now... Oh, he does that early as well. We might have a chance here. My opponent missed playing here. I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. I mean, we found the land, but can we actually do something here? I think we can. So let's cast Narset here. Narset will hit the field, of course. Then we will draw a card. We will discard Fires and deal 4 to Mayhem Devil. And that means he needs to sacrifice 1 cat now. That means he can kill off Narset. Because he can now sacrifice the food, so he gets 2 damage triggers. Of course he does that. Ooh, what a misplay. He first of all he hit my face with that. Alright, let's cast Nicol Bolas, the Dragon God here. For 0! Yes! Alright, that's really awesome. We will gain back the life that he punches in the face with. And we will uptick him, of course. Get a Watery Grave. Alright. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we can cycle this Triumph now. I don't want my turn to be skipped. Yeah, we can. So this is really good. So we will wait, we will scry at the end step if it's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this. Yeah, we are looking pretty good, even though I was thinking we have really no chance against this sacrifice list. But yeah, Narset first of all, awesome, awesome art, awesome Planeswalker. Nicol Bolas the Dragon God, also really strong. Yeah. And there is game 4 with another win. We are 4-0. Alright, one more game. I think if we go 5-0 with this, it's pretty good. Alright, our 5th opponent is Snow Doto playing Ajani. Let's see here if we can get the 5-0. I don't like this starting hand. This one looks sketchy as well. This might be our first loss, but I think we can keep this. I mean, we really need blue though. I don't think we can. Can we keep this hand? I mean, everything is screaming no. This might be our first loss. To maximize our chances here, I'm going to be reasonable. I'm going to take another move. We have blue, 2 sources. We have fires. Alright, we will keep this one. This one looks workable actually. We will toss away these 2 here. Alright. We had to mulligan, but that's alright. Hopefully our opponent is not playing something really aggressive. Alright, and now we are going to get mana screwed as well. Please give me a land. Please, game, just give me a land. Come on. Yes! Unbelievable, actually. We found a land. I mean, playing Narset here and milling a land off the top would feel really bad. So I'm just going to drop Narset and not activating her. I mean, the fear of milling the land is unreasonable, right? Is it? I'm not that good of a player to actually know that. I think activating her does nothing really good here though. We can get it to fairy. And that's pretty much it. With the fairy we can draw an extra card. Yeah. If we find the 4-mana Narset, it does nothing, so... I don't know, I think just not activating her is better here. Alright, my opponent is like, Narset, you have to go. Which is good for us. She buys us time. Another Cruel Celebrant. And we find another land! Hell yeah! So we will drop fires here. And wipe the board with Shadow the Sky. Yes! We might go 5-0! This list is insane! Alright, we will lose some life here because of Cruel Celebrant. It will hurt, but who cares? We will not down-tick Narset because I want Narset to stick on the field. Ooh! The Luminous Broodmoth coming down. Alright, Narset will stick on the field though. And we even find another land, so that means we will drop Nicol Bolas the Dragon God. Gain 2 life. This deck is insane. What the hell? What kind of monster did I build? Alright. Let's first drop our companion here and draw 3 cards. Seems pretty balanced. Alright, and then we will... we have to destroy the Broodmoth, I think, here. I don't care about Nicol Bolas dying, because we have another Nicol Bolas in hand, and we have Elspeth Conquers Death. So this is our next turn. We will first drop the land, and then that, and then boom, and then bang, and then we won. Opponent will concede 100%. We have our Hippo. Man! Man! This deck is awesome! Alright. Beacon. Into this for nothing. Exiling the Strider. And then we will cast Nicol Bolas the Dragon God again. And uptick him. And then my opponent will scoop. Because that's just too good. It's just too good. Yeah, you can sacrifice your creatures. That's pretty cute. Say hello to Nicol Bolas, the daddy. The big boy. Yeah, just as I called it. We are 5-0, man. Alright. Guys, I hope... I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the deck. I hope you have fun playing the deck. If you have the cards, man, you have to play this deck. It is... As you have seen here, 5-0, it's insane. This deck is insane, I'm telling you. It is. It is really insane. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. For this deck, please smash that subscribe and like and help me out as a new creator. And we will see us in the next one. I hope you have a nice day. Bye, guys.